My goodness. Good morning, everybody. Hope y'all are ready for another ride to work. Cause you know what? I'm sure not. Check my fuel here real quick. And guess what? I'm gonna need to get some gas. Never fails. Now that it's summertime though, you guys are gonna see a lot more motorcycle videos. Yeah, it's gonna be great. How great? I don't know. Great enough. Now that I know I have some time though, I'm gonna go ahead and we'll stop by Love's now that I know I need gas. And then go from, well, no, we won't go from Love's to West Columbia. We'll go ahead and go the way we normally go, because I know how that is now that the main road's open, because we don't have to. Now that I left at a decent time, we don't have to rush. For those of you who live on the coast like me, or close enough to the coast like me, put your wild card on how many hurricanes you think we're going to have this year. Hopefully none. But, hey, you never know. Last year they said it was supposed to be like 27 or something like that. End of the world. Oh my goodness. Type thing. And, yeah. At least here on the Texas coast, as far as from what I've seen, it wasn't that bad. I mean, Beryl hit pretty hard, but it wasn't like nothing before. Also, has anybody ever seen the I guess not seen, we've all seen it, but it's like I've been paying attention a lot more to like all the people who whine and cry when hurricanes happen, and like really nothing's been done to their property. That just kind of look like mine. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass to clean up. Yeah, you may have lost your favorite tree, or like we got a guy down here who lost his I don't know if it was his house or a house he was renting out, or his father's house or something like that, but they lost that house. But it really wasn't like devastating. I mean, everybody had somewhere to go. I mean, between me and you, a hurricane could hit my house and take this motorcycle and the house away, and it really wouldn't bother me. Just because the fact that I got homeowners insurance. And yeah, you know, it doesn't cover everything. But also, you know, it's like I'm at the point where it's like, go ahead and take it, because the insurance itself is an extra $1,000 a month. We went from paying $1,800 a month to $1,000 a month just because the fucking insurance. So it's like, I'm gonna use it. Use it or lose it type deal. Don't bother me, that's what it's there for. And you know, if they're gonna make me pay an extra $1,000 a month on this freaking insurance, guess what? I'm gonna make damn sure I get my money's worth out of it. Especially being the one who's been holding up the roof lately by myself. My brother's essentially useless at this point. He's been sitting on his ass playing video games for the past month and a half while I've been working my ass off in this Texas heat. You know, I take care of him because I've taken upon myself to he's either going to get run out of his own decisions or he's going to get a fucking job and start being a damn adult about shit. Once again, that comes down to social media, guys. He's one of them people who got too wrapped up in his phone as a kid, and now it's turned him into what he is today, which is a lazy, I don't care piece of shit. Now, if anything were to pop off, he's a ride or die guy on that end too. But as for, you know, I really don't want to chance this. Because I did not see any gas in there, so we might be running late to work. We might not. I'm trying not to, but I just hate how the next closest gas station on this end isn't until West Columbia, and that's like another 25-30 minutes away from here. Sorry guys, this is one of those mornings where I gotta watch the speedo and find my RPMs. But yeah, no, it's just, that's one of the things when it comes to being an adult and the man in the house, guys. You gotta pick and choose your battles. I'll be able to make it through once I get the truck transmission paid. Luckily, I've only got like $2,500 left on that, so you know, but I chose to take care of this lazy fuck, and so you reap what you sow. I can't just kick him out on his ass. I mean, he is technically family, so I gotta love him regardless. He has been there through thick and thin. I think he's just dealing with stress and everything else his own way. I don't know what the fuck you're doing, bro, but I'm going. I've got to sit here and watch this guy blind me with his brights. Please don't hit me. I don't know exactly where this turn in is. They don't have this lit up very damn well. Okay. It's funny, everybody who sees me in real life on this bike makes fun of how tall I am on this bike. I literally look like a freaking gorilla being 6'3". Sorry, folks. Enter. But yeah. Oh, I think it's funnier than hell. And then I tell them what I paid for this, and then they really flip a bitch. For those of you who actually know anything about Harley, the Iron 883 was supposed to be like originally like $8,000 outright. At a 26.6% interest. And guzzle. Sweet smell of gasoline in the morning. But 26.6% interest, because it was my first vehicle purchase. Came out to like $13,500. Oh, but officially Palma. Why would you do such a thing? Because I wanted a motorcycle, and I got a motorcycle. Wasn't the one I wanted, but they were nice enough to fudge the numbers around enough for me that I got a motorcycle. So man, I really don't want to go to work today. For those of you in any sort of management position, especially when it comes to training people, let me know if there are any of you that watch this video. How y'all go about doing that? Especially like somewhat autistic people. I need some tips, guys, because I've been training two different people as of now, and they're both partially autistic, whatever you want to call it. My English, I'm a little bit messed up too, guys. My English ain't so good. But yeah, no, it's a challenge. It's a challenge, and you know, being in this company, I've been with this company, guys. I've had my rough spots. I still have my rough spots. And some of it's myself, some of it's not. You know, but I'm learning new things about myself every day too, which is good. They're allowing me to have my mistakes, to to let me figure out what my strengths and weaknesses are. A lot of these companies nowadays, guys, don't. It's either you're in or you're out. Like, that's literally what it is as of now. They don't give you a chance to develop yourself. You're either you sink or swim at this point with a lot of these companies. So, come on, dude. I'm sorry I'm blinding you, bro, but I gotta go. But yeah, no, that's what it is nowadays. You can't really. Oh my goodness, I'm trying not to give you guys a ground view, but I don't have my chin skirt in because it broke finally. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and run the sticky thing, the sticky thing, on the helmet, so I can fix my chin skirt and put it back in. Just put some super glue on it; it'll be fine. But yeah, no, it's It's just yeah, guys. I'm learning everything every day. Learn something new every day. But it's like the one guy, I've talked about on this channel before, and it's just, he's difficult to deal with. It's like his head is getting big now. He's getting a big head. Like, he come up to, I was sitting up there working the unit yesterday. Ooh, bump. Really need to get some new suspension. And he was supposed to be down on the ground switching. Okay. Well, he had been sent to go and pick up the sample, and instead of just radioing me, hey, you got that sample? Yeah. If not, you can get it down to me. Yeah, no problem. Now he comes up into my workspace and starts messing with all my shit for a sample. I'm like, okay, whatever. So his head's getting a little big because he thinks that he's going to come into other people's workspace now and just run them over. Because now he's out here switching. He's got a big head. Keep in mind, this guy's been with this company over 2 years and has done the same job haphazardly because he doesn't know 100% of what he's doing to begin with. And now he's doing this, so he's got kind of a big head that he's finally doing something other than what he's been doing. Which is, it's okay, whatever. Doesn't bother me. I get a big head too sometimes, especially about things that I know, and then it turns into it overflows into stuff that I kind of don't know much about. So once again, I learn something new about myself every day. And that's what it means to get older and start becoming an adult, guys. Once you learn your own downfalls, you know you're ready to start mentoring, teaching, raising kids, because you're learning from your mistakes. All these people who still act like they're in fucking high school, I don't believe need to be raising kids. That's just my personal belief. Have no business raising, mentoring, or anything on anybody else, regardless of age. Just my personal feelings on that. And keep in mind, I'll be 29 this year in October, and just now picking this up. So back to what I was saying. Then you have this other guy. He's a follower. He's a follower through and through. He's like one of those kids who you can start something and then disappear, and they'll know what they're doing, but you have to initiate whatever it is that you need him to do. And we're trying to get him over that, which is why he's working with me, because I am so independent. I'm kind of like the old man of the group. I don't sit here and tell people what to do. I kind of just go do it at 110% all the time, unless otherwise asked. And then, I'll go ahead and I'll explain it the first couple times, and then after that, you're by yourself. Because I can talk till I'm blue in the face, but if you can't get out there and just, do, and it's okay to, ask me if, hey, I've done this, this, and this, what's next? But after a certain point, it took me 3 months, so I give kind of everybody else the 3 month, to really get, 3 months you should have it down with what we're doing. Over here, loadout, you should be done within a month. If you don't know what you're doing within a month, loadout isn't for you. Because it's literally just that easy. You literally hit buttons and write down shit on a piece of paper all day. You don't do any wrenching, you don't do any moving, other than stepping out of a doghouse to hit a button and close up a car. And even then, it's a latch with one latch has a plastic on it, which is round, the other one's square, and those have a cloth on it because they have to breathe because they're vented. Other than that, that's your job. And the seals. And that's your job. Everything else is automated. You ain't even got to worry about what kind of product is going in there. It tells you on the little stamp that you get from operations. But other than that, you could put on the machine that it needs this product, or that you want to put this product in. But because you're not the one sending the product over, you could put the wrong product number in the machine and it still wouldn't send you the wrong product, because the product comes over from the plant through a piping system. They literally make the product and they send the product out immediately through the system. They don't sit here and keep different silos of product. So you literally cannot mess this job up. If you do, you did it. You did something wrong. User error 100%. At least on the physical end. On the paperwork end, though, you could, we've caught some stuff. I've messed some stuff up. Yesterday, I messed some stuff up. I actually sent the wrong sample, which this doesn't necessarily mark as a big deal for me either. Just because I know from working here that you don't, there's no real product change or new batch of product until you get what we call a Delta car, which is offloading whatever leftover material from the old batch into a car that we have on standby, which we call Delta, and then you get a new batch. So, yesterday, I had 2 carts that I had mixed the sample labels for. Same product, same batch, but I had accidentally set one tag ahead of the other because I was training, and I once again I learned something new about myself. I have a hard time multitasking at 3 different things at one time. Man, I love how I go around these people and they all speed up. And you blew by me just getting this right-hand lane. Good job. was in the middle of doing everything, and so I sent one tag ahead of the other, not paying attention to what tag I was grabbing, because they print 2 to 3 tags ahead of the cart you're actually on. In my mind, it was already gone, number one, and two, I wasn't worried about it, so I didn't radio it into operations, telling them that I sent the wrong product with the wrong tag, or the wrong cart with the wrong tag. Because in my mind, I know that all this, until we call a Delta car, is out of the same batch, so therefore it really doesn't matter. It's like yesterday, I was telling Travis, is like, look, if you don't have an LEL meter and this smells different, like let's say that my LEL, for those of you who don't know what an LEL is, an LEL is like like a static electricity in the car. It pretty much indicates on how close the car is to going boom at the time. Because keep in mind, we're working with plastic, and we're working with that's running through a vacuum system, so it's collecting static electricity. On top of running through a vacuum system, it's got all these sorts of flammable chemicals in it that are used to help make it, so the chemicals are bleeding off. So let's say your LEL has been, let's call it a 3. 3 is, hey, there's some static, nothing to be too concerned about, keep going for the day. Now, I have learned when I'm here that a higher LEL comes with 2 things. A strong smell of chemical. And it could smell like fucking French fries. And yes, it has smelled like a fucking barbecue before. I tell you, it's some weird stuff they work with out here. So it'll a strong smell of chemicals, and then the cart itself will be way hotter than the normal carts you've been working with all day. And I had this I showed them exactly what I was talking about. We've been having 0 to 3 LELs all day. Okay? All of a sudden, we get that Delta car at the end of the day yesterday, getting ready to change, or getting a new batch of product pumped through the system. So we offload that. And I told him, I was like, you smell that? And he's all like, yeah, I smell that. And I told him, I guarantee that this LEL is going to be over 5. And he's like, how do you know that? It's like, because one, I can barely keep my knee down on this cart. This car is really, 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 really hot. So, one, the cart was really, 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 really hot to where I couldn't even kneel down on it. 2, that chemical smell was absolutely nauseating. And sure enough, I put that LEL meter in there. All day it's been taking anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes to read these carts because there just was nothing to read. All of a sudden, less than 5 minutes goes off, that LEL meter goes off, pew, 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 emergency siren, that thing's got a 6 LEL. Now, that's considered a low warning LEL for us. Anything above 10 or above is considered high. And then we're supposed to, either we can keep the carts open for the next 3 to 5 minutes on our end before closing it up, which kind of helps everything evaporate or dissipate out the car, and or operations, if they do their job, which isn't this chick last night. She don't care about nobody. Like, she literally told me, she sent me 14 tags one day, just to describe her. She sent me 14 tags one day, and I had radioed her because you're not supposed to do that. And she never told me what tag she wanted to use. So I called her back, and I radioed her back, and I was like, hey, operations, I got 14 different tags here. What one do you want me to use? And her answer was, hey 40, how about you look in your book and decide, or look in your book to see what the last load number was. Ow! Fucker! Big ass bug. Damn! Things felt like a fucking rock. Anyways, luckily I got manly muscles. But so she. Ah! Fucking. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, baby. Ooh, yeah, baby. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, it just hurts a little bit. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Ooh, that's gonna bruise. That's gonna bruise. Oh, shit. Fucking goddamn deer. Oh my god, I am so glad I was wearing steel toes. I hope I got that on camera. Oh my god. Fuck me. That's gonna bruise. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna take it easy today now. Son of a bitch. Stupid ass deer. I hope I got that on camera. I don't think I'm shifting a high enough shift range. I'm glad it didn't have antlers. He just full-faced in the side of my freaking bike. Full-faced. Man, I tell you, if I didn't do martial arts, guys, my shin right now would be fucked. Any normal person that rode bikes that has never conditioned their shins for anything like that would have been laying on the ground crashing a bike. And it's been a while since I've done any martial arts, and that still hurt like a motherfucker. I'm pretty sure I snapped his neck. With nothing but my shin. Good God. I don't get it. I don't get deer. I've never gotten deer. At least the ones out here are stupid. Absolutely stupid. Son of a bitch. And that's why I run around with my brights on, guys. Oh my god, if I wouldn't have been wearing my freaking work boots, guys. If I wouldn't have been wearing my work boots, it would have been over. Like, that would have been it. That would have been fucking it. That would have been my life. Right there. And y'all would have got it firsthand on camera. Because my freaking whole entire leg, my foot was literally bent in a down position. If I wasn't wearing my steel toe boots that were wrapped clear up to my freaking calf right now, thank God. Everybody, please, for the love of sweet baby Jesus, wear blue jeans and some sort of boot when you're out riding or live in the country. Because that right there, I still don't understand why it did that. It's like it tried to attack my bike. This little fucker. Damn. That's gonna bruise today. I can tell you right now, it's gonna fucking bruise. It's stinging like it's gonna bruise. Thank God I was paying attention. It burned the shit out of itself too on that exhaust because it hit that header too. I heard it. Shh. Oh, fuck! Fucking deer, I tell ya. Alright, I don't have any more time to wait through lights. God damn. Yeah, that motherfucker hurts. Stupid ass deer. Stupid ass deer.